Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So in this episode I really want to get our cloth production working so that I can actually get this kitchen going and making food and getting things working, so we can actually get this system working, because it's working wonderfully and doing a very good job. It's just taking a bit of time. Now I've got something wrong here. I noticed this barn is empty of animal feed, yet for some bizarre reason this is not firing, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's just because that saucer is off. Nope, I guess not. Ooh, okay. What's going on here? And I managed to break everything in there. Awesome. Right, what's going on here? Can I actually pick up minecarts? Okay. Off you go. Off you go. Stop. Right, why is that still... Turn that off. Something is not going right here. Would it be that that is not actually attached to that, so it's not enabling it? That might be an issue. Yep, I think that is. Okay, right. So now that's kind of working. Says hopefully. Nope, that still isn't working for some very bizarre reason. Not quite sure what I've done wrong here. I suppose that toggle was off, wasn't it? And that's not doing it, so... yeah, and I also definitely need another one of these spaces over here somewhere to stop this doing its weird thing. I ideally need some way to figure out if a cart is coming up here, stop them there, so that would really back up the line and cause problems. So I suppose I'll leave that for... Right, that seems to be working. Come down here. Yes, there we go. Okie dokie. Right, so that is working. Right, so then, in order to get cloth, I have lots of cloth down here, so I could move that up there. I probably will do, but in order to get cloth, I need a workshop, which I don't know if I still have one somewhere. I don't actually think I do. So let's put a workshop back down. Boom. And there we go. And we can convert wool or cotton into cloth, and we're unlocking those new things because that's technically a new building, although we have had one before. So there's the wool, and I'm going to have a field up here. I might put the factories in there, and then the that could be flour. Thinking this should have been done a bit more efficiently. I mean, I'm not going to move around now, but ideally the farms should have been well, actually the pastures should have been next to the farms. I think that would have made more sense. We'll put the farms down here next to pastures, so they do their thing, and then the empty carts go around and do other things. So but I think I'm going to put some workshop in here somewhere, and more food stuff will turn up over here. That's going to be kind of the idea. That way I can put a field over here as well with cotton in it. And, that would work. Okie dokie. So, obviously the workshop's fairly small. I don't want to put it there and then waste all that space behind it. I probably want to have the line come up here and go down again. Seems like not a bad idea. Which would mean I'd have to put in, say, a workshop. I was to put in a barn, say, that's about the thinnest I can have it. And if I was to put in a barn there, and grab a workshop and put in a workshop there, move, rotate, move. Right. Then I have the rails come up. I may do it off there, I think, and then I can have another rail off there and another one off there, just coming up and hooking on. That seems like not a bad idea. Have it come up. Well, this one could come up straight, and then the next one could come up there, connect on, and there, and connect on, and then we'd have a row of workshops here doing something. So that seems like an idea. Right, and that. And like that. There we go. And a rail stop there. Yeah, that can just turn around there. Okay, right. So I'm going to need a empty cart filter going up there. So you, and you. So down to equals 0. And you go to that. Go to that. Okay, so if the cart's empty, it will go up there. I don't need to have the little filter system on there because I'm having a track come up and come back down again. So I do want multiple empty carts to be going up here and come back down again. Yep, okie dokie. And then I just need to set this one to being cloth. And put in a conveyor belt there. Okay. And then I need a filter going up here, but I need 2 filters going up here. I'm not quite sure. Actually, yes, I am quite sure how to do that. Let's pause the game here. And we will go bum bum bum. Let's straight. Wow, that looks confusing. Oh, that's the wrong one. I think that's nope. Oh, damn it. Okay, so you... Yeah, you're going to go terribly wrong. Right. I want to copy a rail, and I want to do straight and straight, and then a straight down, and like that. Which does look a little confusing. but it does make sense. So you want to be set to wool. You want to be set to cotton. There. We want to have our trigger block in the center, as well as a timer and you want to go to that, you want to go to that, and then you want to go to that and to that. Okay, and that will ignore every cart that goes by. Except for ones that have got cloth and cotton inside. Sorry, cotton and wool inside. So where will we be producing wool? Here. So let's toggle that one on. We also want to set up our little inventory system. So we want an inventory sensor and a counter block. There and there. You want to offset to that one there, and you want to say cloth. You are above 150. And if you're less than 150, then you want to be enabled. And then you want to toggle that one. Okay, but it seems this workshop is very, very slow. So our rail carts are dropping off wool, and right, that needs to be changed. Yep, that desperately needs to be changed. And I'm going to have two. Yes, yeah, I see how this is going to work. Right. So we want to remove all this. Okay, we want to build another barn in, like so, and that there. I then need to build this wonderfully complicated rail system again, I think. Yes, I do. Right. There, damn it. Right, so remove that, and that, and that, and that. Okie dokie. So, we want to have a straight through there. We want to have a down there. And then that. So that's the off ramp. So the on ramps, we want that one and that one. We then need that to double back to there. We then need you to go to that way. And then we need you to go up there. And you to go up there. And that one there. That one there. And that will fix that. Okay. So, sorter. Block. You to timer, that, toggle. And then we want to set this one to being wool and this one to being cloth. Okay. Right. And then we want to have two sensors on here, which say both of them are going to be above 50 or less than 50. I think. Yep. You're going to connect that one. You're Connect to that one. You are going to have your inventory in the barn, and you're going to have your inventory in the barn. And you are going to be set to wool. You are going to be set to cotton. The wool one will actually go down to the wool one there. And the reason I'm doing it that way rather than the other ways is that if we then have 50 wool in here, it will only drop off once again. I may have to filter these as well to make sure it works. So we're going to go with wool and cotton. And I think I can leave the other two spare. I think that'll work. And doing it that way on the input rather than the output, because we could have loads of wool and not much cotton, and we'd have our carts full of wool going around doing things that they can't do because they can't drop it off. So doing it this way basically means that if the barn has an input of too much wool, then don't grab any more wool, but do grab cotton, because you might as well. You might as well grab some cotton as well and get that going. And then once the cotton is full as well, you can stop grabbing either one once we build the cotton farms. So let's check whether this works. So you are full of wool. We don't have any cotton in the system. You go up there. You turn off those. That's good. Come back down. And then you leave. And you do that again. Okay. 44. You have grabbed a single piece of wool cloth. Wow, my brain is not in gear. And you're going to go down there, and that filter system works. Awesome sauce. You're going to do the same, which means you now have cloth. Awesome. Right. That means I do believe that if I were to do that, pause the game, do a grabber, see, now this comes the interesting part, because we actually do need 4 inputs for this kitchen. Yes, because this kitchen is going to have bread, cooked chicken, cheese, and sandwich, all selected. So we need 4 outputs from this barn going to here. Okie dokie. Oh. Like this, so I think. Yep, that looks good to me. Right. On there, on there, on there, there, in, out, out. Oh, no, they want to be facing that way. Okay, and then we want to have a grabber, 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 and grabber. And we want to grab the 4 things. So you are going to grab flour. You're going to grab milk. You're going to grab the cloth, and you're going to grab the raw chicken. Okie-dokie. And then we need another barn over here, like that. Go. And I'm going to put it down there. I believe because we have this system set up here. Oh, no, sorry. Yes, I didn't tick the actual. There we go, right. Sandwich, bread, cooked chicken, P. Yes, so I got that wrong. So that actually we can stay there, but I want to put a grabber on it, and then filter the grabber to be sandwich. There we go. Because otherwise it's going to output its bread, its cheese, and everything like that. We don't want that. We want that to stay in the inventory, in the inputs here, so that they can stay in there, and then the sandwich gets made. Because otherwise, whilst we have one loaf of bread and it's waiting for the others to come along, it will output the bread automatically. So that should filter that and stop that working, stop that happening. So let's see here. Right, let's tell that to be flour, not animal feed, because that would be a very weak recipe. And then that should trigger all these to say, hey, I've got less than 20, I need more stuff. Okay. You are cooking stuff extremely slowly, yep, you're going to definitely need more workers. Makes sense, because it's doing 4 recipes, and it shares the time between the recipes, so that makes sense. And we have a sandwich. We have a sandwich! The quest from, I don't know how many episodes ago, wow, before I even started building this rail logic system, I wanted to put in sandwiches, and we have a sandwich. We have a sandwich. I don't think I made a sandwich before. May have done, and I've forgotten. I don't know. But yes, we now have a sandwich. Awesome sauce. Right. Now we need to get said sandwich to here. I am thinking of dropping these on the floor. Dropping this rail system onto the floor, and then having it come all the way down here. Like that, through there. Thinking of doing that? I think that won't be a bad idea. I think having it on the floor is going to work better in the long run for the distribution, and having it longer as well is definitely going to help, because obviously we're going to have food things down here doing all different things. And yeah, so let's put the rails on the floor like this. I'm going to double check my base has space in it. It does, before I remove the rails. Okay. Grab that cart, put it there. Grab that cart, come here, put it there. And then we'll remove all these. And in fact, I want to change this up a little bit. I want to actually go 5 thick, and the reason for that is that all buildings are pretty much 3x3, so that allows me to put one inside here if I ever need to, and gives me space around it to work. So 5x5 is going to be the minimum. This one's obviously much bigger than that, but this one here, you see, I've done 5x5, and then I put a barn randomly in the center just to. It just gives you options. Okay, so you are going the wrong way. You are going the wrong way, or are you? No, you're not. No, you're not. You were going the right way. I'll go that way. Okie dokie, and you drop off all your stuff into there. Right. Let's build our rail connection. Way. And it doesn't particularly matter here, but you can only turn right. I don't think I've done that most places. I can't tell. I put the things on top of it. I think everything always turns right anyway, so I don't think I'm bothered with that. But well, just to be sure. So we want a trigger, a timer block, and a toggle block. as well as a inventory sensor and a math block. And we're going to also use a pull function here as well. Right. So that should be set to AND. That should be set to the wrong block to put there. Want to grab a sorter. Okay. You want to be set to equal 0. Okay, and so we go trigger to timer, timer to toggle, toggle to AND gate. So inventory to sensor, sensor to AND gate to sorter. Boom. Okay. And then in theory, we come down here, and I will put on a filter up here somewhere, I think, where we will spread the carts out again. Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Right. Grab a sorter, please. We do need the rails to go back. I don't know why I was thinking we didn't need that. We do need the rails to go left and right because we need them to come onto the track and come off the track. So there we go. We are delivering sandwiches. We have delivered 7 sandwiches. Sandwiches will go into the packager. The packager will package them up. The wagon will deliver them. Here we go. Here we go. The wagon will drop them off. The packager will unpackage them. The shop will deliver. 30 gold. We have a sandwich. Congratulations, house. You are the first house to have the legendary sandwich. The sandwich that we have spoken about for many, many, many episodes. Congratulations. We have a sandwich success. Awesome. Now I just need to repeat that with pretty much everything else. Something has gone wrong here. What has gone wrong here? Why have you ended up facing the opposite direction? How did that happen? Now, yep, that I was afraid of that. Off you go. Yep. Sometimes if they get very, very clogged up, they are going to cause problems. So I'm probably, I think we need a couple of these filter systems in multiple places. These are, yeah. So we need. Let's put them here, shall we? 2 timer blocks, a toggle, and a trigger, and a barrier gate. There. Okay. You should be set to 0.5. You should be set to 2. And then we should have you go to there. And right. Let me refresh my memory how this works here. So the inventory block goes to the 2-second timer. 2-second timer goes to the toggle as well as that. Yep. The inventory block goes to the 2-second timer. The 2-second timer goes to the toggle and to that. That time block goes to the toggle as well, and that goes to there. Okay. Then we toggle that, and that should open and close. Open and close. Okay. Right. I'm not sure why you have coal on you. think something went a bit bananas there with the coal system. Okay, and we probably need another one of those filter systems. We've got one here, but then these will bunch up again. Then we're going to need one after this to filter them out again. Because currently we have loads of milk. Absolutely loads of milk. And our cheese is now full. Why? Something is wrong here. Hold on. How do we end up with loads and loads? Ah, yes. That's the time it takes for the carts to get around here. So you drop off, you drop off, you drop off. They all line up here and stop, all empty carts. And then they'll pick up milk, and then pick up milk, and then pick up milk, and yeah. Yeah, see this one, why are you picking up milk? That's... Oh, it's got 17 in it. I think in that timer wants to actually be longer than 2 seconds. You might want to hold the carts for longer than that in places, just to spread them out even further. You're now on 50, but you have no so right, so this should be toggled off now, so you shouldn't be going and getting milk anymore. Yep, that's true. Right. Okay. Are gonna get wool. That's fine, and then you're going to get wool, then fill up the wool system over here. But you're not going to drop off the wool system there because that is toggled to be off. That is very, very strange. And I have just realised that this system doesn't work either. Nah, bugs in the system, nah. Because we're sending every empty rail cut up here, so it will grab every cloth. Oh. Now here's an interesting question. Can you disable rail stops? So if you are less than 20, can I grab a toggle and go, no, you to the toggle and toggle to rails? No, apparently you can't. No, you can't apparently toggle rail stops. No. Okay, so you can't. No, that's a little annoying. It would be nice if you could turn off rail stops via the system, but you can't. So yeah, so this doesn't work because we're sending every empty cart up here and it's just going to grab as much cloth as possible. I don't have an actual system saying, hey, if we're full on cloth, don't grab anymore. So this will need to be moved over, which is a real pain. Although I can temporarily fix that. Like so. And have a pusher. I want a pusher. I want to sort of want a pusher. Oh no, a sorter will do. Sorter sorts everything anyway. So yeah, like that. And I then want to toggle. You want to go to the toggle. You want to go to that one. Okay. You want to be sorted the other way around. So think. Let's find out whether that works. I'm not entirely sure. So you're going to drop off 20 there. You're going to toggle this. You're going to say, no. You're going to right. So that doesn't work. So we need a oh, I could do it the other way. I could change this to be, instead of less than, I can change it to be more than that. This is just a temporary sort of fix. Then you can go to there. So if it's greater than 20 in there, turn that on so that the empty carts bypass it. At least that's the idea. That should work. Let's see here. You're going to drop the milk off. That's fine. But our coal guy's still going around. I don't know how that cart ended up with coal on him. A strange one, but doesn't matter. We've got one going around with that. So we've got two going around with cloth at the moment. So you will drop off your cloth in there. Boom. So you are greater than 22, so that is true. So that cart skips that and becomes an empty rail cart, which is exactly what we want. Okay, and then that means that you're going to turn on like the animal feed and other bits and pieces, because this is all getting starved and our flour's getting starved. So what we need is more rail carts. Like so. Five seconds might be a bit much for the timer, but it is kind of needed in places. I think it might not be needed down here anymore, especially seeing as we've got this one here. Although I definitely don't want 7 or 8 carts grabbing coal at once, so that's just yeah, that's just a splitter to do that bit. That's fine. It's a shame there's no way to instantly turn off I'm just wondering whether there might be a better way to do this. Because right now I'm reliant very much on this whole system sort of timing and getting things going in bits and pieces, and I'm just wondering whether instead of having sorters sort things, which I do kind of need in certain places, I know that probably wouldn't work. Can pushers be filtered? Logic block. Pusher. And you can be filtered. Okay. I'm just wondering if a pusher might make more sense. Because if a push is true, it will push. And if it's false, it won't. So you could have it so that the instead of the sorter sorting it down and then waiting so long on the trigger here, you could have a pusher, and as soon as it enters this trigger, it turns the pusher off. And then when you go around and it enters the trigger, it turns the pusher off again. And then as soon as a cart goes past here, it will turn it on. No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work because of the return, would it? Yeah, okay, so that wouldn't quite work. Right, so my next step, look, I'm just thinking whether that might have worked better for timing. Then you can have multiple carts come along, and then as soon as the first one's like there, it goes, nope, turn that off. As soon as it hits that trigger, turn it off. And then the next one will be like, oh no, okay, I can carry on. but no, it's not going to work that way. So the next step is, why the hell are my empty minecarts missing out on this one here? Because we're toggling to this one here, aren't we? Yeah, we're saying grab animal feed, because we need the animal feed. You're going to say true now, aren't you? Yeah, so we're filling up on animal feed and we're not filling up on anything else at the moment, because this isn't working, although this gate surely at some point will come along. So all our carts are doing animal feed at the moment. That's fine. Nothing's going over here to do anything apart from our little coal one that's just going around in circles for no real reason. So I'm going to grab, how many carts do we have on this system? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's grab another cart and put him there. And you... right. Why did you not grab the... the flour? That was weird. Why did you not grab the flour? When you clearly should have done, because we need to drop off some flour here. Yeah, see, that time was good. That means the carts get out of here before the next one comes along, so this gets priority to get its goods, which is excellent. That's what we want. We have an empty rail cart coming up here for some bizarre reason. So if less than 20 is true, we're grabbing that again. That's fine. You should then grab, yes, you will grab flour. Finally, the system appears to be working again. Awesome. Right. Animal feed is getting the priority because of this loop here, which is fine, because that means that's full, so that's now toggled off. That one will fill up, and then that one will fill up, and that's absolutely fine, because we do kind of want to fill up on our feed. This bypass is working here, which is awesome. That is good. We have 15 carts, 14 of which are working. One has just got loads of coal in and isn't really doing anything, although you are going to drop off the rest of your coal now. And then you're going to join the rest of the system, which is awesome. It's absolutely awesome. So, wagon down here. Okay. You are going to grab wool, cloth, cloth, that's the one, and you're going to drop it in that bum. And you're going to break on me whilst I do it. Okay, you are going to drop cloth in there. And I'm going to build you a little road going up here. And through the mountains. There. Just so you get a little bit of speed up doing it. Right? And then you are going to take cloth to there. You are going to take cloth to there. Okay. Right. Our guy for the fish is still doing the fish thing. Our guy for the cake is still doing the cake thing and struggling and yep. Yeah, they're going to drop off all their stuff there. Grab another worker, I think. Grab another worker. Grab another worker, please. And you can grab leather and put it in the base. Just to empty that out of leather, and then you can all drop the... Yeah, okay. And then that will become loads of wool and leather... cloth. And then you will take the cloth and drop it into that barn there. And then as and when it's required, you will grab the cloth and take it out. And this then eventually we will end up running down on these barns. These will become emptier. And we'll be sorted. Right. Okie dokie. So we have successful sandwich production. And I am very, very happy for that. Okay. We are producing sandwiches. We produce them very slowly, but we are producing them nonetheless. So yeah, okie dokie. It's going to take a bit of time. I am worried these two carts are going to end up getting really close to each other at some point. They do appear to be kind of, but well, I suppose that one's going and that one's going and that one's going there, so it's not too bad. But we need to definitely increase our production. We can kind of do that anyway. Hold on, let's go to the power network. Let's have a look at our steam pipe network. Because we currently have loads of pipes going everywhere doing absolutely nothing because I turned loads of these off. So let's remove loads of stuff here. You can go. Right. That line there can go, I think. We'll run a line to there. And we'll run a line to there. Okay, that means that you should be getting, well, that you should still be getting power. You are still getting power. Awesome. And now you should be getting power. You are. Cool. Steam gives us plus 50% awesomeness, which is cool. That means everything gets just sped up so much faster. It's just cheese that takes the longest time to produce there. So yeah, and we now ended up with a blockade. Why have you stopped working? That's going to cause absolute havoc to everything. Okay, That was very strange. I wonder why that stopped working. How very bizarre. Right, let's check this again. Let's see here. Right, you stop for 5 seconds and then go and stop. So the logic isn't perfect. We do have some issues with it in places. Okay, and we're going to get some issues now with too many items in the system because we can't drop them off anywhere. Because we need empty carts because we need flour. Unfortunately, flour is the last one on the list, so flour ended up getting overlooked a lot by the looks of it. That's going to be a problem, I think. We've got an empty cart here. Where are you going to go? You're going to go and grab wool. Oh, yeah, because the wool is empty. That's fine. But you're not going to grab any wool because you don't have any wool because that doesn't have any animal feed. Because we need animal feed quite desperately. You grab flour, that's good. We need flour, we need animal feed. Okay, so other than the odd hiccup, which I've got to keep an eye on because I don't know what caused that. Something, obviously the cart didn't get through fast enough. I suppose something went wrong there, but no, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so other than that, it's kind of working. It's doing its job. We're getting the odd thing, but this is working. This is working. We have sandwiches, and our houses are getting sandwiches. They're not particularly happy. We got 31 happiness out of 116, or is it 33 happiness? Few people that are happy, few people that are not. Got people not getting their sandwiches. They want sandwiches, so yeah, that's a problem. Anyway, I think that is where we are going to leave this episode, I'm afraid, and we shall come back to it next time. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one, and until then, as always, have fun.